Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, it's Saturday night, and welcome to our Saturday night seance. Before we get into tonight's seance, I want to just take a moment and say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to my Free for All Friday video. We did a live broadcast. It was kind of last minute, so if you didn't make it, don't worry, Psychic Bob's not mad. I didn't really plan to do a live broadcast, but I did. We had a great time. We talked about a lot of fascinating stuff. We did a reading from my Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. We talked about some political things. Shh. But we had a really great dialogue and learned a lot about each other. So if you didn't see that, check it out. It's right in the queue right before this one. Well, Psychic Bob's been very busy today. I've been doing readings, and in between that, I've been doing healing on my back. In yesterday's video, I explained about my back injury. I'm doing much, much better today. Thank you very much. My energy's still not 120% like it usually is. It's probably about 99%, which for me is low. So we're going to do just a short seance tonight. I thought tonight we'd do a water scrying seance. I just feel like being in the presence of water is very uplifting for me, very healing, and it's just where my spirit's taking me. So come along and let's have a water scrying seance. So here we are. I've set up a little scrying altar, and let's take a look at that. The wonderful thing about doing water scrying is that it really requires very little. All you need is a scrying bowl. Now I happen to have an amazing black bowl that, if you can see, it has the triple goddess on each side of it. Maiden, the mother, and then the crone. And I got this bowl. If you like this bowl, you can get this over at Lady Angela's shop, rarewiccaspells.com. It's a deep black bowl. It's perfect for scrying. I recommend that, you go over there and at least check it out, consider it, because for me, it just really works. It's my favorite. One of my favorite spiritual tools is my scrying bowl. Some people choose to use a silver bowl as well. I've seen people use like a silver bowl, like a Paul Revere bowl, and they use water. You can do water scrying in either silver bowl, clear glass, or black. For me, black works best. It's like the black of a lake, because I think the witches of old used to go out on the water at night. I know I've done it, got out and looked into the creek and watched the moon reflect on the water. Very mystical. So this, for me, closely resembles a more natural water scrying experience. And then the other thing that you need is just simply water. So I've got my silver, this is the antique silver pan pitcher here with water. By the way, in the background, that's my Robin Wood print. You guys can see that. One of my favorite artworks called Drawing Down the Moon. I just love that. And then I have my wand here. Now, you don't have to have a wand. I'm using a wand tonight. Back here, by the way, this is, for those of you who haven't been here, this is my new sign I had made. Just a little desk sign, Lord Ision. This is my Wiccan title. Anyways, I just love it. So I have Lord Ision sign back here. So really all you need, though, is a scrying vessel and some water. And that's all you need to start. And you may want to also add a candle if it's nighttime, or even daytime, because candles kind of raise the vibration. So I have a beautiful, just a simple white candle here. Now you can use any color that resonates with you. I tend to like white just because it's pure and bright, but you can use any color. Purple's good for scrying as well. So there you go. So a candle and some water. So we're going to add some water to our scrying bowl now. So here we go. We got our pan, picture of Pan. This is done in silver with Pan's image on the silver. And I like this. This is funny because this picture, when it's totally, like it was full, holds just the right amount of water for this scrying bowl. And so when you get your scrying bowl, you don't want to overfill it because you may need to move it, and if you bump it and it's too full, it'll splash out. So have it just about a quarter of an inch, half an inch below the surface. And this allows for a deep reflective pool, just kind of like looking into a lake or a body of water outside. Isn't that wonderful? And now, taking our wand, we're going to just do a pentacle blessing over this to open the portal. So I'm going to take this and trace the pentacle as I chant. Here this pentacle I lay for blessing and protection by night, by day. Let us see what we will see, as I will, so mote it be. So mote it be. And there we go. We can just set our wand aside. Now you may have to adjust your candle lighting depending on your setup so you don't get too much light, because sometimes too much reflection in the water can be distracting. I'm going to set my candle back a little bit because myself being a klutz, I know that I'll knock it over. And the next thing you want to do is just relax and let yourself gaze into the water. Now don't strain or stress, just relax. Imagine that you're walking by a lake and just it's sunset, evening, twilight maybe. And you're just looking into the water. Just kind of hold that feeling as you do this. Some of you will find that you want to naturally just reach out and cup the bowl. Just make a natural connection with it. And when you put your hands over it, you kind of add a little more power to it. You infuse it with some magical energy from your own body. So we're going to sit here and just gaze for a moment. Some people like to pass their hands over it as a way to infuse power using your power hand. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to use my left hand here. You know what's interesting is I'm gazing into the water. You may start to see kind of clouds form or colors flash. Just go with it. Don't worry about is that right or wrong. Too many people get hung up on scrying. They never move forward because they wonder, am I doing it right? Is it supposed to be a certain way? There's no real right or wrong. Just allow yourself to gaze and relax. Relaxation is key in scrying. And as I'm looking here into my bowl of water, I'm starting to see clouds now, and it's just starting to cloud over a little bit. If somebody was in the room with you, they may or may not see it. Don't worry what other people think. Scrying is really best done on your own anyways. What's interesting is that the clouds are taking on a deeper kind of reddish sunset hue. It's like I'm looking into the clouds at sunset now. And that's really lovely. So relaxing. Wow, you know what's interesting is I keep seeing, it's like a face emerging out of the setting sun, the cloud, like there's clouds like at sunset. I can't see who it is, but there's like a face, and it looks like it's a woman's face coming through. Is there anybody there who would like to speak to me tonight? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. A lady's just come through, and she's literally, her hand burst through the clouds and she's holding a flaming torch. Oh, she's beautiful. She's dressed in silver robes and she has a crown on, but it's like spikes. Oh my gosh, she looks like the Statue of Liberty, but imagine the Statue of Liberty dressed in silver. She has a silver torch in her hand that's flaming. I'm hearing a voice. There's like wind blowing. There's a woman's voice. It's so melodious. And I can still see her. She looks like the Statue of Liberty, literally. Who are you? Are you a goddess? She just nodded her head. And she says, oh my gosh, she says, I am Libertas. I am the goddess of freedom. And she says, I'm overwatching the world now, for freedom is being stolen from many. And I, the goddess of liberty, come to bring hope to those who feel imprisoned and feel trapped. To the downtrodden, I come to bring upliftment and new beginning. I am Libertas. She's holding up her torch for me, and it's really burning bright. And she says, "This is the lamp of liberty." She says, "In many places it feels dim." She said, "But know that I, the great goddess, will never let it be fully extinguished. Even in the corners of the world where they say that liberty has died, it is still there. Its light is found in the hearts of each of you. Each of you are my children, and in your hearts you carry the knowledge that humanity was created to be free. All of life is sacred, and for life to progress, liberty must be present. They may restrict you and take away freedoms, but as long as liberty burns within your soul, it will never be extinguished from the earth." She's asking me to reach out my hand and take the torch. She said, "You must light the lamp within your hearts. I offer to each of you this torch tonight. Please accept my gift and begin your journeys." It is said here in the spiritual world, among those who watch and observe, that humanity will overcome its time of trial, and that the light of freedom and of joy will reign supreme again. Do not fear, you are not alone, for we are all watching and are with you. Wow. Oh, she's like stepping back, and like it's interesting because the clouds are gathering around her now. And all I can see is the torch, and it's fading. And now it's like the sun is fading and clouds are dark. And all I see now is water again. And now it looks like the image is faded. Whew, that was amazing. I'm not getting anything else, so I think we'll go ahead and close the portal. I think that was pretty cool. So again, we'll take our wand and we'll make the sign of the pentacle. We'll say, "Here this pentacle I lay to close this portal by night, by day. In the future let it be that we shall see as we shall see. So mote it be. So mote it be." Well, Tubies, wasn't that an amazing little seance tonight? We got an amazing connection. You know, I never know who's going to come through, so it's always an adventure. But I want to say thank you for being here. Listen, if you've enjoyed this tonight, make sure to visit my website, PsychicBob.com. I've got books over there about my work as a psychic. You can book a reading, and I'd love to hear from you. If you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call, 703-825-3929. That's my phone number, and that link will be below. Also, my email you can write to me at, which is link will also be below in the information box below the video, is PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. Again, that's below. So listen, connect with me, get on my schedule for a reading. So many of you have been calling for readings. Thank you for your patience as we're a little backlogged and I'm getting back to all of you. But I still have a few spots open for this upcoming week. Not a lot, but a few. So if you want to get on my schedule, please call me and we can make that happen. You know, a private reading, I always say it's an investment in yourself. It's a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. So if you've always said, gee, I'd love to sit down with Psychic Bob and have him to myself for a whole hour, pick his brain, learn about my soul journey, that's what we do in a private reading. So reach out to me and let's make it happen. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. I love all of you. Please help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. We would love for you to be here. So anyways, put in the comments section below, what's your favorite form of seance? Do you like scrying? Do you like channeling? Do you like Ouija? Do you have a favorite form that you like for me to do? Let me know what you like. Put it in the comment box below. I love you guys. And also, if you've had any great seance experiences, I want to hear about those as well. Of your own seance experiences, tell me in the box below. You guys rock. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. By the way, be here tomorrow. Can't forget. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, 7 p.m., we're going to have Mary Beth Decker here, an amazing pet psychic. So many of you loved her last time she was here. And come and see her and come and see me. We're going to be doing live interview with Mary Beth, learn about her work as a pet psychic, and I think she's going to answer some of your psychic questions. So bring your questions about your pets and be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. God bless.